giving up. I'm not giving up, no, not me. Hello, welcome. You saw nothing. That was my hair, right? I'm gonna give a shout out to everyone who has subscribed, everyone who is watching. Hopefully you checked out chapter 1, part 1, and chapter 1, part 2 before you come over to chapter 2 for today's reading of Hour of the Olympics. I've got my coffee, I've got my book, and I've got you. Let's go. Chapter 2 is called Any Girls Here? Jack opened his eyes. Warm sunshine streamed into the treehouse. We sure don't need the flashlight here, he said. Look, Morgan gave us clothes like the ones we wore in Pompeii, said Annie. Jack looked down. His clothes were similar to the ones he'd worn in the Roman town of Pompeii, a tunic and sandals. He also had a leather bag in place of his backpack again. He is always carrying that leather bag, isn't he? Annie looked out the window. And we landed in an olive tree just like Pompeii, said Annie. Jack looked out the window. He caught his breath. Are we in the wrong place, he asked. I don't know, said Annie. Look past the trees. Doesn't it look like a big fair? Jack looked. Annie was right. Past the olive grove was a field filled with white tents. Beyond the field were red brick buildings with columns and huge crowds of people. What's going on? Jack asked. He pulled the research book out of his leather bag. He found a picture of the scene below. Out below the picture were these words. The Olympic Games began in ancient Greece over 2,500 years ago. It's a long time. Every 4 years, if you're at home, say 4 years, 4 years. More than 40,000 people traveled to Olympia, the town where the Festival of Athletic Games took place. Oh man, Jack whispered, we're at the ancient Olympics. Cool, said Annie. Annie must not love the Olympics as much as everyone else does. Think about it. If you remember there's Summer Olympics, Winter Olympics, I wonder what your favorite event is. I personally love watching the skiers. I think that's so cool. Jack wrote in the notebook, Olympia, first Olympics take place. Come on, let's go watch, Annie said. She started down the rope ladder. Jack threw his notebook and the research book into his leather bag. Don't forget, we have to get Morgan's story too, he said as he followed Annie. That's their mission. Annie waited as Jack stepped to the ground. Then they walked through the olive grove to where the tents were. Jack heard pipe music and smelled food roasting over fires. Groups of men talked excitedly to one another. That's funny, said Annie. I don't see any girls here. Hence the chapter title. Any girls here? I wonder why not. Oh, sure, there are probably girls, said Jack. Where? Said Annie. Show me. Jack looked around, but he really only saw men and boys, no women or girls at all. Then he saw an outdoor theater. A woman was standing on the stage. She had yellow hair and a purple tunic. There, said Jack, pointing. What's she doing? Asked Annie. A soldier was on the stage with her. He wore a long cape. A helmet with a red crest hid his face. The woman and the soldier were waving their arms and talking loudly to each other. I think they're doing a play, said Jack. Oh, look. He pulled out the Greek book and found a picture of the theater. Listen, he said. He read aloud. Do my little scan for you. Go back to my fancy chair. The Greeks were the first to write plays. Many English words for the theater come from Greek words such as drama, scenery, and chorus. Many Greek plays are still performed today. Hey, Jack, said Annie, you're wrong. When Jack looked up, he saw the woman had pulled off her wig. It was a boy dressed as a woman. See, even she's a boy, said Annie. That's weird. Said Jack. He went on reading. A few actors would play many different parts in the same play. Women were not allowed to act. So men played the female roles too. That's not fair, said Annie. Agreed. What if a woman wanted to be in a play? Don't worry about it, said Jack. He put the book away. Let's just take a peek at the Olympics, then find our story. He nudged Annie to move along. Just then he heard a voice. Wait! They turned around. A man with a short white beard was walking toward them. Hello, said the man. He was looking right at Annie. Who are you? Who are you? Annie asked boldly. Chapter 3 is called The Secret Poet. So join me next time for Chapter 3, The Secret Poet. Hopefully you enjoyed that. And yes, Carter, if you're watching, I am drinking my coffee. And I love it. Love you all. See you next time. Thanks again for my lovely class. And there are 17 of them, just like in our class. I'll see you later. Bye.